After receiving a fatal prognosis, eccentric millionaire and art dealer Forrest Fenn wanted to make his mark on the world. As a result, he came up with one of the largest treasure hunts the world has ever seen. What? A whopping $1 million. In 2010, he wrote a self-published biography titled The Trail of the Chase, in which he claimed to have hidden a chest, golds, jewels, and other precious stuff somewhere in the Rocky Mountain and left hints for people to find it. From British Columbia and Alberta in Canada to Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, and on down to New Mexico in the United States, the Rocky Mountain spans of 3,000 miles. Alpine, lakes, rich animals, and spectacular wildness, all features of the range, with a height of 12,183 feet. About 5 people has died in their quest of finding the $1 million worth of treasure hidden by Forrest Fenn. Randy Bilyeu. Randy Bilyeu failed to return from his quest to find Fenn's treasure in January 2016. Unfortunately, workmen along the Rio Grande River discovered his body that July. Bilyeu's cause of death was never determined despite an autopsy. The amateur treasure hunter's wife later stated that she thought that Fenn's treasure was a fabrication and had never actually existed. Jeffrey Murphy. Plunging 500 feet down a steep hill, 53-year-old Jeff Murphy was discovered dead in Yellowstone National Park in June of the following year. When Murphy's wife reported him missing, she reportedly indicated he was searching for the treasure. Pastor Paris Wallace. Before failing to show up for a meeting on June 14, 2017, Pastor Paris Wallace told his family he was looking for hidden wealth. Tragically, his death was located roughly 5 miles down the Rio Grande from where his car was eventually discovered, parked close to the Taos Junction Bridge. Eric Ashby. This is the footman that lost his life on his quest to finding the Fenn's treasure. On July 28, 2017, Eric Ashby, who was only 31 years old, was discovered dead in the Arkansas River in Colorado. Ashby's family revealed after his passing that he had relocated to Colorado the year before to search for the treasure. He was last observed rafting on a river 10 to 15 miles away from where his body was discovered on June 28. Michael Wayne Sexton. 3 years later, in March 2020, Michael Wayne Sexton, 53 years, and a 65-year-old acquaintance made an effort to locate the treasure. The two had borrowed snowmobiles to search the area for fire switches, but when they failed to return the equipment, the owner raised the alarm. Rescuers were able to locate this year-old guy after searching for the friends, and he eventually made a full recovery in the hospital. Sadly, Sexton passed away. Pete Casatas, chief of the New Mexico police station, begged Fenn to stop the public search 10 years after the poem was first published, alleging the millionaire was putting life at risk. Mystery solved. Michael Wayne Sexton was the final victim of the treasure hunt, and not long after, Fenn announced the hunt to be finished because the treasure had been located. Fenn made a post on a website with the same name as the poem of clues and stated, "It had not moved from the location where I hid it more than 10 years ago, when it was under the blanket of stars in the thick wooded greenery of the Rocky Mountain. I don't know who found it, but the poetry in my book directed him to the right location." The treasure hunter first wished to remain anonymous, but in December 7, 2020, he finally came forward. Fenn himself passed away in September 2020 at the age of 90, but a medical student from Michigan named Jack Stewart claimed to have located the chest in December. In a blog post, Stewart stated, "For the past 6 months, I have maintained my anonymity, not because I have anything to hide, but because Forrest Fenn and his family have been targets of stalkers, death threats, home invasion, frivolous lawsuits, and even a possible kidnapping, all by individuals who have delusions about this treasure. I don't want that to happen to me or my family. A Chicago lawyer, Barbara Anderson, filed a lawsuit against Steve, alleging that she had spent years deciphering the poem's hint before someone apparently hacked her phone, forcing Steve into the spotlight, according to the New York Times. Steve responds to the accusations by calling the lawsuit meritless. Treasure sale. On November 11, Steve made it known via a Medium blog post that he has sold the treasure chest. In September, I sold the Fenn's treasure in a private transaction. I no longer own any part of the treasure and have no financial interest in its future on the collectibles market. It is evidential that Fenn's treasure was real. Please do well to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified when we drop a new video. Thank you.